I'm Tony Lombardi with a Russell Street Recap, brought to you by Casamilla's of White Marsh. Well, now that was not expected. The Cincinnati Bengals, led by backup to the backup QB Ryan Finley, defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-17 to drop Mike Tomlin and company to 11-3 on the season. Just 3 weeks ago, the AFC North crown looked like a lock for the Steelers, but now doubt abounds. With 2 games remaining, at home against the Colts and on the road against the Browns, it is quite possible that Week 17 will be a battle for the North in Cleveland on January 3rd if the Browns beat the Jets on Sunday and the Steelers lose to the Colts. Unfortunately for the Ravens, should the Steelers' struggles continue, and there's little evidence to suggest that they won't, and their slide brings them to the point of 11-5, the Browns would win the AFC North, assuming Cleveland beats the Jets this weekend. And as a wild card pitted against the Steelers, the Ravens lose out by virtue of their 0-2 head-to-head record. There's a chance that the North ends up in a 3-way tie, with each team finishing 11-5. And if it does, the Steelers will advance based upon the best head-to-head record amongst the 3 teams. The Ravens and Browns would then be placed amongst the teams vying for a wild card. Stay with me here. Should the Dolphins win out, they would finish at 11-5. If the Colts win out, and they're on the road against the Steelers, at home against the Jaguars, they will finish at 12-4 with the potential to claim the AFC South. And the Titans will be forced to travel to Lambeau Field to face the Packers on Sunday night and win. Otherwise, they could drop to 11-5 or worse should they then go into Houston and lose to the Texans. So for the sake of argument, let's say that the Browns, Ravens, Dolphins, and Titans all finish at 11-5. Which 3 teams would qualify as wild cards? By virtue of their conference records, both 8-4 in this scenario, the Dolphins and Titans would advance. The Ravens and Browns would have 7-5 conference records, and their tiebreaker will be determined by head-to-head records, which of course the Ravens own at 2-0. The Browns would go home and start planning for their offseason. We'll be breaking down all the tiebreakers on Monday evening on the Ravens Wrap, which you can find on Facebook Live. I'm Tony Lombardi. Casamilla's of White Marsh, a Baltimore County treasure for over 34 years, featuring Maryland's most tantalizing crab cakes. Don't live in the area? Casamilla's will ship this Maryland delicacy to you. Plus, on any given Sunday, you and your friends can choose from their expansive selection of beer, wines, and spirits. That's right, I did say Sunday to put some juice in your football parties. For pickup, delivery, or eat-in, make it Casamilla's of White Marsh.